15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
Hey, we've got a problem here. Houston, we have a problem.
"1985, The Day After" by Mastertronic. The artwork looks like some gritty 80s exploitation film, and I guess that's not too far off since this is going to exploit a lot of your time. There's a futuristic-looking fighter jet thing soaring over a barren wasteland with some ball attached to it. Now, that doesn't seem to be a very futuristic way to transport giant balls of anything, but I'm no aeronautics engineer, what the hell do I know? The first obvious question is, the day after what? Well, according to the backstory provided by the booklet, this takes place the day after Big Brother is overthrown. That's a reference to the great classic and very depressing George Orwell novel 1984, the one where Big Brother is always watching you. So wait, is this the day after or the year after? Now I'm confused, but I'm sure there's a Reddit forum somewhere where people are endlessly debating these kinds of philosophical gaming conundrums, so I'll just leave this question up to them. Right now, my job is to get right into rebuilding humanity's future. So we boot this thing up, we get the C64 seizure screen, we get a great title screen. I mean, this looks good. One thing Mastertronic absolutely nailed was their title screens. Even if the game was really shitty, the title screens always give you a lot of hope going into the game until you actually figured out the game was shitty. So here's the scene. You can see 2 of the 4 planets that you'll need to visit to acquire the fuel for humanity's new world. There's this annoying spaceship that seems to do nothing but make obnoxious noise and crash into you if you're not careful. Huh, I don't remember aliens in 1984. And at the very bottom, you got your stats. Well, humanity is not off to a good start post-1984. I immediately crashed. Well, that's because I assumed that the game didn't start until I did. Nope, the second those platform arms pull away, you better be ready to go. See, there's gravity here that's working against you, so you need to use your thrusters to propel you forward. But initially, I thought this little blue thing shooting out of my ass were the thrusters. But apparently they're not. These are the thrusters. Hey! Oh! You're watching me learn this in real time right now. I may be getting a little bit of help from an Infinite Lives cheat. Hey, look at this! I'm doing stuff! This is a game of millimeters. If any pixel of your ship kisses any pixel of the wall, that's it. This game is not anything you can rush if you're a newbie. You have to take your time. It's all about pinpoint precision as you navigate your way out of the base. And I'm out! Finally, I'm free! There's a ceiling on space? Space ceiling kills you? Well, now we're all the way back at the beginning. But with all that practice, it should be easier this time around. When you finally make your way out of the base without nicking a wall and avoid running into that spaceship and don't crash into space ceiling, you can then go to one of the planets. I finally made it to a planet. Look at that. Of course. And it's here on the planets that things begin to get a little difficult. Ha! And you already thought it was difficult. So you navigate around the planet just like you do the base, only now you're getting shot at. And what you're looking for are these things. You swoop down and you pick them up with this little blue thing that shoots out of your ass. But you don't swoop too low or... yeah. One of the small mercies of this game is that when you die, you don't have to start all over again collecting the pods. You retain all the ones you collected. Now, at first you might think it would be easier to build a maneuverable spacecraft from scratch in your garage than it would be to fly this thing. But it's really not that unfair at all. Yeah, it's frustrating at first, Well, I mean, it's frustrating all the way through for the most part, but once I got into it, suddenly an hour was gone and I didn't even realize it. This game really is fun. People are pretty divided on this. They either really, really like it or they really, really hate it. Now, maybe I'm just a masochist, but I love the challenge here. None of the mechanics of this game are really unfair. The gravity and the controls are all on point. It's just up to you to figure out how to maneuver your ship through it. If you're a younger gamer and you really want to get a sense of the bullshit that the OG generation of us gamers had to deal with, this is it. If you're a parent and you need to teach your kids patience, this game is perfect. If you're a parent and you need to punish your kids, tell them they're grounded until they collect all of the fuel pods. It'll be a while before they leave the house again.